Hi, welcome to this week's 1 Minute Wednesday. And this week I wanted to talk to you around Microsoft subscription products and specifically some price increases you may have heard about in the news that are due to come into effect from March 2022. And that's only really half the story and why I want to speak to you today. So as well as those price increases, there are also some changes to the commitment terms for the subscriptions. So let's take a look at those. So as the name suggests, this is where you will commit to buying your licenses for a period of time and you and Microsoft will jointly commit to them, as in they'll commit to the price when you commit to the term. So it can still be monthly, as most of you currently pay for your licenses, but the monthly term will be at a premium to the current costs. And then you also have the option of a 12-month or 36-month term. So if you take on the term, the cost apparently, because these haven't been confirmed yet, will roughly be the same as the current costs. But on a 12 or 36-month term, you will avoid any price increases within that term period. So currently there's only pricing in US dollars and we've not had any UK prices as yet. But what we've been told is that the price increases will be between 8 and 20%. And apparently some of the termed agreements are going to be on very similar prices to the current prices. So before you all rush and get a termed agreement set up, consider the impact of it. Because during the period of a term, you will not be able to reduce the number of licenses from the current committed term. So if you bought 10 licenses on a 12-month term and then you only need 8, you'll carry on paying for all 10 during the committed term period. You can upgrade licenses or reuse them for new starters if someone leaves, etc. But you cannot reduce the number from the committed number. You can add licenses to the term, but then you are increasing your committed number until the end of that period. So you won't extend the term, but you will increase the number of licenses you're committed to until the end of that term period. And what you can do is mix and match terms to make it work for your business. So if you have, say, seasonal or temporary workers, you could have them on a monthly term, whereas your core staff are on a 12-month term, say. So consider the term you might want to commit to because you can then lock in your price. You can upgrade licenses at any point, say from a business basic to a business standard or a standard to a premium, but remember that is fixed for the remainder of that term. So once the upgrade has taken place, you cannot downgrade. As we said before, you cannot reduce the number of licenses that you've committed to as well. But if you add any licenses, you add them for the remainder of that committed term. So what if you make any mistakes to either the license type or the quantity? So if you let us know and we can make those changes within 24 hours of the license order going through, there is no charge. If that period increases for up to 72 hours, there is a pro rata charge. And after 72 hours, you are fully committed to the term. So hopefully I've explained clearly enough what those changes are going to be. Haven't got the full detail yet to what the exact prices are going to be, but like I said before, anywhere between 8 and 20%, with apparently some of the termed agreements being very similar on price as they currently are. Now, when's this all happening? So starting apparently within the next 4 to 6 weeks, you will be able to commit to a term at the current pricing. So if you have a business premium license currently that you pay £15.10 for, you'll be able to commit to that for another 12 or 36 months and locking that price for that period of time. The price increases will come into play in March 2022. And if you haven't locked in a term by that time, you'll be paying the extra, especially if you're on a monthly commitment. I'm guessing that's where you're going to see the extra 20% price increase come into play. Hopefully I've explained that clearly enough, and I'll speak to you next week on another 1 Minute Wednesday.